So, how do you know if you have it? Well, I like to take a look at 4 different symptoms. And the first one is drinking or using despite negative consequences. To me, this is the telltale sign of addiction. If you continue to drink despite negative consequences, you're almost assuredly an alcoholic or an addict, right? People who don't have alcoholism or addiction, they have bad things happen, when they drink or use, and they say, man, when I drink or use, these bad things happen. I don't think I should drink or use anymore. And they make a decision to stop, and they do. Well, an alcoholic or addict may come to a similar conclusion and make a decision to stop, but they don't, or they can't, or they won't, and they continue to use again and again and again, even with those consequences stacking up. That's not normal behavior, you guys. Have you ever used or drank more than you intend to? I'm just gonna have a couple drinks. I'm just gonna smoke a little rock. I'm just gonna take a pill or two. Just take one shot, I'll be okay. And then you're on the back end of a using run wondering what the heck happened. If that's happened for you, you're probably an alcoholic. Do others around you think there's a problem? If you have one or more people saying, dude, whenever you drink or use, this and this and this happens and it affects our relationship like this, you need to stop, you might want to take a look, because other people sometimes can see in us stuff that we can't see. And if you have any questions about how your drinking or using affects those around you, just ask them. Maybe they'll tell you. And then finally, failed attempts at quitting. Look, if you've tried to quit or cut down and you haven't been able to do it for any significant period of time, you may have problems with drugs and alcohol. So these are the 4 symptoms. So drinking or using despite negative consequences, drinking or using more than you intend to, people around you think that there's a problem, and failed attempts at cutting down or quitting. If you have even one of those, it's a pretty good likelihood that you may have problems with drugs or alcohol. If you have 2 of them, it's almost certain that you're addicted, okay? So, if you have come to the conclusion that you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, I have something very important to tell you. You are not a bad person trying to get good. You are a sick person trying to get well, okay? That should be good news for us.